Hi guys, today we're gonna be doing a demo on how to collect some bait for our carp season. The bait collecting will be squid, chokka as everybody else knows it. First of all, we're gonna need a rod, right? A 7 foot medium heavy is good, or even a medium. Any light cheap rod works. A 2500 little reel. What else? What I use is double X high abrasion, 0.25, 10 pound line. For my traces, I'm gonna be using fluorocarbon Maxima. It is 0.28 millimeters and 4.5 kilos breaking strain. What else? I'll need some swivels. Very tiny swivels, don't ask me what size it is, but small. And we're gonna need some clips. A lot of clip cut here. Alright, here we go. And a side cutters. Very importantly, you're gonna need your jigs. So what I use is Yamashita DTDs. Makes no difference to me. I prefer the 2.2 size jig. Yellow. I love this one. You're not gonna find it though. Let's go. So how the jigs work is, that's your jig, tied to your line. So when you jig it, it will attract the chokka, right? Very seldom do they take it when you are retrieving up. They will, the chokka will most likely take your jig as it's falling down. The Yamashita is very well balanced. It will fall straight down like that at the angle. Whereas if you use a cheap jig, they tend to flip and not fall properly. So I go with one of the best brands to make sure I get chokka. Okay, so let's start with the trace. What I use is the fluorocarbon. This is a very simple trace. It works for me. Could work for you. I use about so much, a meter and a bit. Don't snip it off yet, as yet. So what we're gonna do is we're making a double rig trace with a sinker. So what we do is make our loops. One. So we gotta go 1, 2. I'll show you guys how to make the knot at a later stage. But for now, I'm just gonna do the trace. Alright, this is gonna be the lightest trace ever because we're not gonna be using swivels on it. So I've made a loop, right? We're gonna make another loop further up. That. 1, 2. 3. Pull him tight, wait it a bit. Alright. Okay, so now we've got our trace line where we want it. Okay, so now we snip him off one side. Do your top jig clip. It's a bit shorter than the bottom one. Don't get them tangled. Alright. Snip that off. Boom, there is your double trace. So let's clip some swivels, some jigs on. So I like to put a heavier jig at the bottom. Should be floating, but this is just the way I do it. Clip one on. So the clips are there to make it easier. So if the chokka is on a bite on a different color or a different jig, it's easier just to clip on and off. Like all the swivels make everything easier. Where can I get? Okay, let's change it up here. Let's put a Yummy on and let's put a DTD on. It's one of my favorite ones. Works well. Giving my secrets away. Right. Okay, so there we've got the 2 jigs, right? 2 jigs. Let's get a sinker on. Let me show you what the bottom clip is for. That is for a... So what I do is I'm just using a big sinker to show you guys. What I do is I'll make these little sinkers with a swivel and everything else. You can come to me, I'll make you some. So that just attaches at the bottom. So like I said, the clips make your life easier. Whereas if you need a heavier sinker or a lighter sinker, depending on the current and the wind. So there's a double jump. See, there we go. So that's a double trace. And you've got to throw it in, retrieve it. Then on your rod, I've already got it going here from last night. Let's take that bead out there. Another swivel onto the main line. And I've got a fluorocarbon leader as well. I think it's double the length of the rod. So we clip him on there. So this is removable. So if they are taking better on the double jigs, you can just clip him off. If they are taking better on the single jigs, boom, you got to clip it there. Grab another one. So you got to go, and that's that quick. School goes by very fast. Then you got your little clip-on sinkers, right? That's just to make this jig fall a little bit faster. A lot of guys, they put their sinkers close by, but what happens then is your jig falls straight down. If you slide your sinker further up, it will tend to the sinker falls down and your jiggers fall in a bit more natural instead of straight down. Like I said earlier in the video, that Chokka takes the jig on the drop, and the angle of the drop is very important as well. Not that it just goes straight down. You get glow in the dark jigs. You get, like, this is a natural. What else? Yeah. So yeah, let's hit the water. Later on at about 3 or 4, we're gonna make our way to Simonstown, Long Beach. We're gonna go look for some Chokka, myself and Hayden. Yeah, and a lot of the Bosvarken will be joining us as well. See you later. Okay, so it's that time. It's now 20 minutes past 4. And we're gonna go look for some squid with the trace I made earlier. I've got everybody with me.
How's it, Garth? Thanks for coming to grab me. Okay, so we are headed off to Simonstown.
I think so.
Simonstown, potentially Kalk Bay. You're feeling that the wind might indicate that Kalk Bay is a better option. I mean the clouds, the cloud cover.
Maybe we can.
Okay, let's try and flip this around. Let's see what we're looking at and keep you guys updated. Okay, Garth, so we've got some cloud cover over the mountains towards Kalk Bay and Simonstown. We're planning to meet up with Dylan and Nardo to fish behind the Civic. So we have full house in the van today. Ren, say hi.
Hello guys.
Gideon.
And our
Hooked ambassador Hayden is right there in the middle. Hayden, you gonna catch the most Chokka today? Yes. He normally does. Like, we joke around, but there's times on the wall when he actually pulls out the most. Much to the detriment of the father over there, who goes home with next to nothing.
Yeah.
Now we're just playing. Cool guys, keep you posted. We are still deciding where we're going to go to, but we are going to pop into Great White right now and show you guys some jig options that we're available.
Alright, so we're here, we're gonna get some jigs.
How's it? I'm Luca, I work at Great White Sport. We're here today to talk about some DDT Chokka jigs. So yeah, I'm going to start you off with the new red trim.
Okay.
It's got a red glow. It's a 3-ohm. It's got quite a heavy sinker, so if you're looking to maximize your casting distance, I'd recommend one of these with something like your Toro just in front of him, and you're going to sit and they're going to play with each other like this.
Alright.
Then you go on to your next one. This is DDT's newest one. It comes with the silicone flap. This flap actually makes a clicking noise under the water to create more traction. It's got a double barrier in here. So basically you got a ball that's running up and down in here the whole time, making a clicking sound the whole time for you. Then you go on to your floating style. Your floating style looks more like a fish. There's no weight in here whatsoever. It's a hollow body. It's got a rattler, it's got your fish-like fins, and it's got the umbrella barbs. So umbrella barbs, I don't know if you can see in there. But yeah, super nice actions. Then you come down to your DDT soft fish. Now this is called the wounded fish. It's got that cut on the side. It represents a wounded fish in the water. This is a full silicone, so you can actually squeeze the whole jig. The Chokka like this because it feels like a real fish. Then we go down to the heavy ranges. So this is the DDT retro. It's a retro because it's got the old shape. It's got a diamond back, so it's a sharp back with the short nose. And then the new DDT shape is a longer fish. It's a longer fish with the sharper nose, and this has got what's called a sheen body. It glows under the water and it's got a flash under the water. DDT's probably number one jig that they got at the moment is the white killer. This white killer, that little lightning stripe over here, grows full glow, and that's probably going to give you your best attraction under the water with your lifelike feathered fins. And that's pretty much it, guys.
Cool. Thanks so much.
Awesome, guys.
Alright, cheers.
Cool, thank you, man.
Cool.
How you going?
Tight lines.
Lekker. Okay, Garth, have we decided yet?
Yes.
Where are we going?
We're going to find Gideon first, because
So we've just arrived at Kalk Bay now. It's cleared up a bit. The light is flaring up behind us, so we can't really see. We're about to hit the wall and take you through the day.
left or right? Here in your language, that's important.
Putawani, how are you?
Alright, and you, brother.
Liquor man. So how long have you been catching chokka on the wall?
So for the last 10 years.
Is there any secrets that we should know?
Yeah, it depends how you feel the chokka. If the chokka is here, we'll catch the chokka. Or calamari or squid, whatever you call it. But you must have the right equipment. You must, depends on the weather the weather conditions play a big role.
And what do you think, like today, it's flat out there?
We have a good chance, but the wind is coming more from the west. So, but we still have a chance. Depends.
And tell me, I see, is that a DTD you're using?
Yes, DTD. I find it very. It's a workable jig, and the chokka loves it.
So, it's not the conditions you're expecting?
Nah, but we're gonna do it.
It's a bit wet there. How you doing? So, how's it going?
Fine?
I see you still out here in the rain.
Yes.
Do you think the chokka is gonna bite today?
Yes.
Okay, then show us, tell us what you're using.
Pink and grey.
Okay, and where did you get that from?
Okay.
Did Uncle Ibrahim give it to you?
Yes.
Okay, nice. How long have you been catching chokka on the wall?
I think a year.
Daddy, you wanna help him?
2 years.
2 years. Okay, and how many chokka have you caught so far?
More than my daddy.
Good answer. Good answer. Okay, Garth. We thought the rain was done. And now it's on its way back.
That's a good sign.